I'd just like to make a basic commentary about what's going on in France at the moment. I mean, regarding headscarves, when women wearing headscarves or covering up has been a thing that's within most European cultures. I mean, you only have to look at the statue of the Virgin Mary to see that. And culturally, people, particularly farmers' wives, they would wear this. Now, there are even women alive today who, when they were younger, they actually wore a headscarf to keep their modesty. There's television characters that did the same. So the wearing of headscarves has always been there within European culture. But to sort of criminalize it, which is what's occurring now, it would mean that this famous woman wearing a headscarf, who never made a penny out of her image being everywhere, she would be imprisoned. This woman too. I mean, just how far is the law going to go? So at the moment, I would just sort of like the French police and authorities to look in their own archive and to see that it's been a cultural thing that various people, women, have worn as an act of obedience, modesty. And I think that there's been a mass overreaction. I mean, would it be preferred if those women being modestly behaved like this? Because is that what's required? I mean, to outlaw the bikini in the south of France means that, you want this woman to be like this other woman, showing her bits. I mean, didn't this happen in the 1960s in Britain when the miniskirt was popular? That there were even beach police with a, like you see here, actually measuring. Now, the women were outraged by this, saying it's our bodies, we can wear what we like. But it seems that that's not the case here, solely because, well, we've had a report, woman wearing a burkini at the beach, alert, alert, we must go down there. I mean, what's she doing wrong? Would you prefer to look like this? Criminalizing people? I mean, Muslim women at the moment must be absolutely terrified to do basic things like enjoy themselves at the beach, or, because they're expected now to strip off, literally, strip off in front of the police. And where's the French women? Why aren't they supporting their sisters? I mean, it happened in the 60s, but they've made it an actual law now. How ridiculous is that? A piece of cloth should be made into law. And I say, that's what I think of the law. I mean, are they going to have children, infant girls now arrested, put into care because they happen to be wearing a headscarf? Is it going to come to Britain? That's a question. I mean, this is spreading throughout the whole of Europe, this draconian law. So, I'm just waiting for it to be in law and Scotland Yard and the Royal Courts of Justice and whoever to ban. Are the police going to hang around the temples and start arresting women? Because if it's a revenue thing, then yeah, the economy could get out of a lot of debt. You start arresting women and children for covering themselves. But it's complete rubbish. It's really idiotic. I just wish that a lot of other people would recognise this, because, she would be banned and fined. It's, when does it stop? So I'd really like the French just to think about it, because it sounds absolutely ridiculous.